Hi, and welcome to our exploration about bilingualism and how it has evolved through the years. Through this video, we're going to mention different aspects related with bilingualism, learning environments, and different perspectives, historical context, in order to construct a clear idea about the evolution of bilingualism. It's important to mention that learning environments have transformed significantly, responding to the diverse complex needs of today's learners. So, as we know, education is no longer confined in a traditional classroom. Students are finding new ways to learn and socialize beyond school walls, prompting us to rethink what a learning environment truly means. Also, bilingual environments are defined more than physical spaces. They encompass cultural, social, cognitive, and emotional aspects of education. They integrate flexible pedagogies, technology, and adaptable spaces, moving away from the traditional classroom model. They are designed to be stimulating and conducive to learning, impacting student engagement, motivation, and well being.
Let's talk a little bit about the evolution of bilingualism. It has been a process influenced by linguistic, cognitive, and social studies, leading to different definitions and classifications. Initially, Bloomfield defined it as the ability to speak two languages with native-like fluency. Over time, this definition has been modified by studies that highlight that being bilingual does not require total mastery of both languages, but may involve varying levels of proficiency in different contexts or skills, such as listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Let's take a look at bilingualism throughout the years. In the ancient ages, bilingualism often arose from trade, political relations, and territorial expansion. Then, in the Middle Ages, bilingualism was seen in the translation of important documents as well as part of the wealthy family's education. And nowadays, the consumer market for bilingual education is growing fast and is looking forward to accelerating the language acquisition process. Overall, bilingualism has historically been shaped by political dominance, economic needs, and cultural interactions, evolving from ancient impositions to complex modern educational challenges.
Bilingual education has evolved from a transitional model which initially focused on shifting students from their native language to the dominant language, to contemporary bilingual immersion and dual language programs that foster simultaneous proficiency in both languages. These modern approaches prioritize not only linguistic skills but also the preservation of students' cultural identities, integrating culturally relevant materials and involving families and communities. While past bilingual education policies were inconsistent and often prioritized assimilation, there is now a growing recognition of the value of bilingual education in promoting educational equity and preparing students for a globalized world about policies. Different countries are increasingly developing supportive policies that include funding, professional development for educators, and accountability measures to ensure effective implementation of a new language.
Purpose of bilingualism. There are some purposes of bilingualism that are especially joined to the cognitive processes and intelligence. For example, it is said that bilingual people have better thinking abilities. Also, we have some benefits of bilingualism. For example, we have more flexibility in thought, superior cognitive flexibility, larger creativity, vigor social sensibility, and we have more divergent thinking. Baker 2006 mentions that there are some advantages for bilinguals in dimensions like divergent or creative thinking. Divergent thinking is a type of creative process where several solutions and ideas are offered to address a challenge. This type of thinking requires fluency, flexibility, elaboration, and a variety of associations.
Now, in order to sum up this video, we can say that bilingual education has changed a lot from ancient times to now, reflecting changes in how society views languages. At first, speaking multiple languages was often forced for political and economic reasons. However, over time, people began to see that bilingualism is complex and valuable, not just about knowing two languages. Today, we recognize its benefits for thinking and creativity. However, the field of bilingual education needs to keep evolving by reviewing and redefining the conditions that affect how well it works. This means we need to focus on equity and access specifically for marginalized communities and include teaching methods that respect different languages backgrounds. Using technology and new teaching strategies can help improve language learning.